Alexa, turn on Netflix.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the TV.
Okay.
I have a Hisense 65-inch smart TV, which is kind of smart because it cannot be controlled via Wi-Fi for some reason. There are no apps or anything available for this. You can only control it via the remote, via its IR receiver. I needed to control this via Alexa. I put together a couple of components that will be able to receive commands from Alexa, and Alexa will then transmit the IR codes via the device that I created. And this is what the device looks like. In the front, it has two IR transmitters, and at the back, it has an IR receiver port. So you would hold the remote and program it via this port, and it will save the commands onto the microcontroller that's inside. To show you what's going on the inside, it's actually pretty simple. It has an ESP8266 microcontroller, and this board is a Node MCU variation, and it also has an RGB LED to indicate when certain things happen. It all fits together nice and neatly. The only part where I needed to use some hot glue was to secure this IR receiver. I probably could have made it a little bit better, but I guess it works. So if you would like to build this, I will include the links to all of the source code and also, as well as the STL for this 3D enclosure. And of course, if you want, you can just design your own. And to give you a quick rundown on how everything is connected, the two front LEDs for the IR transmitters are connected to pin D2. They are both connected in parallel. And of course, the other two legs go to the ground. The RGB LED has four legs. One is ground, and the other ones are for red, green, and blue. They are connected to D6, 7, and 8. And the IR receiver is connected to D5 for the positive, and of course, the other leg is then connected to ground. To program this device with your remote is pretty simple. All you have to do is plug it in, and then within 3 seconds you have to press the flash button. And it will flash a couple of times like that. And now it's in setup mode. So now all we have to do is connect to its Wi-Fi access point. To do this, all we do is we go to our Wi-Fi settings and we connect to the Wi-Fi network called Little Nodes _ Wemo emulator, because when you put this device in setup mode, it actually hosts an access point which you connect to. Down below, it has a manage router link. I'm not sure if this is the same on Apple devices, but on Android you can conveniently just click that and you don't have to go to the IP address. You'll then be presented with this setup page, and from here you have all the settings that you can enter. The local Wi-Fi setup is the same Wi-Fi where your Amazon Echo device is connected to. The IR learning instructions just explains to you how to learn the device with new IR codes, and then you can say learn IR code, and as you can see it changed. So I press the power button. Now you can see the TV and Netflix is now the same button. So I'm going to put this back to Netflix so I don't mess up my configuration. So now if I press learn code, then it's back to the Netflix button on my. When you're programming the device and you're pointing the remote towards the IR LED, when you press it, you'll notice that the LED on the ESP8266 will flash. That gives you an indication that it actually read the IR command. Once you've successfully set up your device and you're happy that it's working, you find a position for it. Just remember that the IR LEDs cannot go too far. My device is approximately, I'm going to just count a couple of steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, say 5 steps. So say about approximately 5 meters away from the TV. If everything is set up, you can just go to your Amazon Echo app and you can add a couple of routines that will, for instance, start your movies. My lights are WRGB lights, so if I say start movies, it will change the color and dim it a little bit, and it will start Netflix. So it gives quite a nice environment for watching movies. So let me show you. Alexa, start movies.
Okay.
See, so it changed the color of the lights and it started Netflix. And of course, you can maybe add a couple of other routines that say something like pause movies or whatever, and it can maybe turn on the lights and pause your movie on Netflix. And that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have comments or questions, leave them down below. And hope you have an awesome day. Don't forget to smile. Cheers, everybody.